It was supposed to be an ordinary weekend in Los Angeles for the young and the restless star Courtney Hope. Yoga in the morning, a quick trip to the farmer's market, maybe a quiet dinner with friends. But as the actress now reveals, what began as a peaceful Sunday nearly turned into a terrifying brush with danger that left her shaken, and deeply grateful that she trusted her instincts. "I still get chills when I think about it," Hope admits in an emotional post shared to her Instagram stories. "It's one of those moments where your body reacts before your mind can catch up. Thank God I saw it." A routine day takes a shocking turn. Courtney, best known to young and restless fans as Sally Spectra, the fiery redhead whose life in Genoa City is filled with corporate betrayals, love triangles, and heartbreak, says she was out running errands when something just didn't feel right. "I had parked my car and was about to head inside," she explains. "It was bright daylight, people everywhere, totally normal. But I caught a reflection in my side mirror that made me stop. Something in my gut told me to turn around." That split-second decision may have saved her from disaster. According to Courtney, she noticed a man approaching her car slowly, keeping to the blind spots of nearby vehicles. "He was too close, too deliberate," she recalls. "Not someone just passing by. It was the way he moved, cautious but intentional." She immediately locked her car door, pretending to search for something in her bag. Within moments, the man veered away, disappearing between parked cars. "He must have realized I saw him," she says. "That's when I knew. If I hadn't looked, if I had just stepped out, who knows what would have happened." From screen drama to real-life suspense. For someone used to dramatic scripts and carefully choreographed suspense, facing potential danger in real life was a shock. "It's different when you're on set," Hope explains. "You have cameras, crew, safety protocols. But when that adrenaline kicks in because something's really wrong, it's primal. Your instincts are everything." Friends say the actress has always been in tune with her intuition. Courtney's one of those people who reads energy instantly, a close friend tells us. She can walk into a room and sense tension or calm right away. That's probably what saved her. After the incident, Hope sat in her locked car for several minutes, gathering her breath before driving away. "I remember just whispering to myself, 'Thank God I saw it.' Over and over. I've never been more aware of how fast things can change." A message for fans: stay alert, stay grounded. Later that evening, the actress took to social media, not to frighten fans, but to share a message of awareness. In a heartfelt caption beneath a simple selfie, "No makeup, eyes still red from tears," she wrote, "Please listen to your intuition. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't talk yourself out of it. You might never know what you avoided, and that's a blessing." The post quickly went viral within the young and restless fandom. Fans flooded her comments with love and concern. "So glad you're safe, Courtney. Angels were watching over you. You are Sally Spectra, tough and smart. Thank God you listened to your gut. This is such a scary reminder that danger can happen anywhere. Thank you for speaking up." Even several of Hope's castmates chimed in. Sharon commented, "That's terrifying. So glad you're okay, sweet friend." Meanwhile, Mark Grossman Adam wrote, "You've got that superhero reflex, Hope. Proud of you for trusting yourself." The ripple effect on her mindset. Since the close call, Courtney admits she's been more vigilant about her surroundings. "I'm not living in fear," she clarifies, "but I'm definitely more mindful. I don't scroll my phone while walking through a parking lot anymore. I double-check locks. Little things that make a big difference." Her fans, of course, couldn't help but notice the eerie coincidence between her real-life scare and Sally's current storyline on The Young and the Restless. In recent weeks, Sally has been caught in a different kind of danger, emotional and professional, as she struggles to rebuild her career while navigating complicated feelings for Adam and Nick. "It's funny," Hope reflects. "I've spent months playing a woman constantly looking over her shoulder, trying to protect herself and her heart. And then suddenly, I'm doing that in real life. The overlap was surreal." She pauses, then adds, "But maybe that's what the job teaches you: awareness, emotional presence, reading cues. Maybe that training came through when I needed it most." Behind the scenes, life imitating art. Insiders at The Young and the Restless say Hope's brush with danger has deepened her emotional approach on set. "Courtney's performances have always been powerful," one producer says. "But lately, there's a rawness, a kind of truth that you only see after someone goes through something intense." Her co-star Joshua Morrow, Nick Newman, reportedly told crew members that Hope came back even stronger. "She didn't retreat," he said. "If anything, she's more grounded, more connected to every scene. Fans watching recent episodes have noticed it too. Sally's vulnerability, her ability to shift from fierce to fragile within a single breath, feels achingly real. It's as if Courtney has turned fear into fuel, transforming a near miss into creative depth. An empowering perspective. Rather than dwelling on what might have happened, Hope has chosen to focus on empowerment. I don't want to be the girl who's afraid of living, she insists. I want to be the woman who learned, adapted, and grew stronger. She's since been in touch with a local women's safety group in Los Angeles, even sharing their resources with her followers. It's about education, she says. We don't have to live scared, but we can live smart. Awareness doesn't make you paranoid, it makes you powerful. Hope's story has inspired countless fans to share their own near misses and reminders to trust their instincts. One follower wrote, "I ignored my gut once and regretted it. Thank you for reminding me that intuition is real." Another said, "Your courage to speak up helps us all stay alert." A reminder of gratitude. If there's one takeaway Courtney keeps repeating, it's gratitude. I'm thankful it ended the way it did, she says softly. I'm thankful for intuition, for awareness, for that moment of clarity. It reminded me that we're never truly in control, but we can always choose to be present. In fact, Hope admits the experience made her re-evaluate her pace of life. I was so used to rushing, to the next shoot, the next scene, the next audition, she explains. But after that day, I've been slowing down, taking in my surroundings, taking care of myself in ways I didn't before. She's even incorporated mindfulness techniques into her daily routine, something she says helps balance both her personal safety and emotional wellness. I meditate before I leave the house, she reveals. I visualize safety, light, awareness. It sounds simple, but it sets the tone. I'm not running on autopilot anymore. You can't script life. Hope laughs when asked whether her real-life scare might influence future scripts. I mean, Sally already has enough drama. She jokes. But honestly, it's a reminder that you can't script life. Sometimes it throws you a curveball to wake you up. She adds, we play characters who survive heartbreaks, betrayals, explosions, but it's those quiet, unscripted moments in real life that truly define us. What do you do when no one's filming? When there's no second take? That's who you really are. Looking forward. From fear to faith. These days, Courtney is channeling her energy into gratitude, creativity, and connection. I've always believed everything happens for a reason, she says. Maybe this was my reminder to slow down, to be present, to help others do the same. She's considering launching a small awareness initiative with her followers, perhaps a monthly, instinct challenge, encouraging fans to share moments when they trusted their gut and it made a difference. It's not about fear, she says. It's about self-trust. That's something we all can strengthen. Meanwhile, on The Young and the Restless, Sally Spectra's path remains as unpredictable as ever. Between her simmering tension with Adam, her shaky partnership with Chloe, and her ongoing effort to rebuild her design career, fans are bracing for another emotional storm. But off-screen, Courtney Hope seems more anchored than ever. I think that's what I love about playing Sally, she muses. She's flawed but resilient. She falls apart and rebuilds again and again. And maybe that's the point. We all do. We face danger, heartbreak, change, but we keep choosing to move forward. She smiles, that signature fiery glint returning to her green eyes. I'm just grateful I got to move forward this time. Grateful I saw it. Grateful I'm here to keep living, and telling stories that remind people of their own strength. The final word. As fans continue to flood her social media with messages of love and relief, Courtney Hope remains reflective yet hopeful. Life's unpredictable, she writes in a recent post. But every close call, every twist, every scare, it's a chance to grow. To be more aware, to live more deeply. For the woman who brings Genoa City's most passionate designer to life, the real world may have given her the most powerful storyline of all, one that's not written by anyone else, but lived moment by moment, choice by choice. Trust your instincts, she tells her fans one last time. They're your body's way of protecting your soul. And sometimes, they're the reason you get to tell the story instead of becoming it.